time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is coconut crumble, and I'm going to have that with cinnamon creamer. I have to go in the basement and get an extra chocolate creamer because I ran out of that, but I have a stash in my little refrigerator in the basement. But I figured I'd use up some of this cinnamon creamer first. So today's high is going to be 85, and I just listened to the forecast, and this coming up week it's going to be in the upper 80s, and one day is even going to be in the 90s. So yuck. So today will probably be one of the better days to get some of my garden things done. And then when it's in the 90s, I'll do things inside because it's just too hot for me. I don't like it that hot. 85 is about my top temperature where I like to be outside. So, but that's just me. I know some of you deal with triple-digit heat. I couldn't take that. But I don't like the cold either, but at least in the cold you can put layers on and try and keep warm, or, I don't know. I don't know where the ideal place would be to live, where it doesn't get too hot and it doesn't get too cold. So, but I'm not going to be moving anytime soon anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So I want to work on my fence a little bit more today. I can't work on it too long because we're going to dinner tonight to celebrate my son's birthday, which was on the 19th. And he had to work, so we couldn't celebrate then, so we're going to do it now. But boy, I'll tell you, I am really sore. And it's not because I never do anything, but I'm using a lot of muscles too that I don't use all the time. And I'm trying to muster up the strength to pull the posts, the temporary posts, out of the ground, which isn't easy. So, but I guess it's good exercise. I do try to keep moving and try and keep a little bit fit, but I really should have an exercise routine that I do every day. And I was thinking about Tai Chi. I think that would be fun. Or combine it with a yoga, some yoga stretches. That might be good. And maybe do some walking in the neighborhood. I have a really nice neighborhood to walk in. There isn't a whole lot of stuff going on. It's pretty quiet, so it is pleasant to walk there. So cheers. Yep, that's pretty good. So I'm going to wait a little while because it's cool out there today. I could start working out there, but I'll wait until it warms up a little bit. Around 10 a.m. is a good time to start. By then the sun comes out and it gets a little bit warmer. And then I'll work for an hour or so and then call it good. So yesterday I didn't do the budget book because I was really tired and I was really busy. So I'll have to do catch up today for the budget book. So my spending is starting to slow down though, because I've gathered most of the things that I want and need for the garden and also for the dining room. So okay, I will meet you over there at the budget book. Right, here I am back at the budget book. Well, Thursday I did spend money. I went out to lunch with my friends, and we had a nice time, and it was money well spent. I had a piece of pie and a coffee because I had eaten brunch before we went, so I did not eat a meal, but I did enjoy the pie. But it seems like Baker Square, they always had the best French silk pie, and I think they changed their formula because it just did not taste the same. Either that or my taste buds have changed, but I didn't really think it was that great. I used to love their French silk pie. So, well, I don't go there very often, so actually I liked Perkins' French silk pie better. I used to go there with Tom for breakfast sometimes and, get a piece of pie afterwards. And I just like their pie better now. So I was a little disappointed about the Baker Square French silk pie. It just didn't taste the same to me. So whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. It was still good, but it wasn't as awesome as I remembered it. So, moving on to yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't spend any money. I was too busy working in the garden, and I didn't go anywhere. But today, I will spend money again because, like I said, we're going out to dinner. So, but it's okay. As long as you keep a handle on the amount of money you spend, even if you spend money every day, it's up to you. If there's things that you like to do every day and that give you pleasure, then I say go for it. Even if that's, McDonald's coffee, something very inexpensive, if it makes you feel like you're not living in poverty, then, I say go ahead and do it, even if it is every day. The thing is to keep an amount, an eye on the amount you spend, and try keeping it on the low spend, because there are times where you just have to spend more, and you're going to need the money. So that's my philosophy, and you may not agree with that. I know some people love to save money, and they save as much as they can, and that's wonderful. My mom's like that. She's always been a saver, and she has everything that she wants and needs. She's definitely not living in poverty. So, but she is very, very frugal with her money, and she's much better at it than I am. I did not inherit that from my mom. I'm a little more free with my money than my mom has been. So, but anyway, I was thinking about, you sort of, I don't know, my parents were always kind of a little bit closed about the amount of money that came in and went out. I learned by observing how they spend money, and I think they were very wise with their money. When we came to this country from Germany, I was only 4, so, I really don't even consider myself a foreigner, honestly, but technically I am. But they came here with nothing. They had a trunk of stuff and clothes, and that was it. My dad had to find a job, and he worked very hard his whole life. My mom worked. She worked as a key punch operator for a long time, and they both worked most of their life. I remember when I was still in, it must have been grade school, I would come home for lunch, and my mom would have a thermos bottle with a hot lunch for me. I had a key. I'd go in, I'd eat my lunch, and I'd go back to school. I remember that. And she always made sure that we had a hot meal. And then as she got older and they were more secure, then she stayed home. And it was well deserved. She worked a lot of years. So, and my dad, he retired at 65, I think it was. I'm not even sure, but it was a very well-deserved retirement. So he's been gone since 2003, so the time has just flown by, and of course, those loved ones are always missed your whole life. You know, it's not something that, you know, you get over or you get used to it, but you don't really get over losing your parents. That's my opinion. All right, well, so I got a lot of red X's here, many more than green check marks, but it is what it is. So, all right, well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and just relax for a little bit, wait till it warms up a little, and then I'm going to go out and start working on that fence again. All right, let me assess the situation out here. The leaves are starting to fall. Everything here is still looking good. I want to go look at the garden and see what I'm going to do today. Hummingbird feeder's still got food in it. So this is what I got done yesterday, this fence. So now today I got to clean up this mess, and then I got to work on that fence out there because it's just leaning over like crazy. So that right there is a little weeping pine. That's going to stay, but the fence is coming on this side of it. So, yeah, the grapevines are gone. I mean, they're not gone, but cut way back. And all this needs to come down. And I need to start pulling. That tomato is still producing a little bit, but the rest of these tomatoes are not. They have some blossoms on there, but they're not going to produce any more tomatoes. So I'm going to start pulling those out. Maybe not today, but these are empty. These still have, well, this one still has a tomato. I doubt if they're going to turn anymore. Here's some volunteer begonias, and these are looking pretty. My little zinnias. And I have to harvest my peppers. Got lots of peppers this year. And I have an eggplant here that it's time to harvest. My cucumbers are pretty much shot, so I'll be pulling those. The chard is still doing fine. Have a bunch of that. The Malabar spinach is still doing well. I think the zucchini's about done. That's back there. But I have all these peppers that I need to harvest. Those are nice big yellow peppers. So, yep, I'll be working on the fence today. And I have to get rid of all this down here. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, all this is weeds. So lots of work to do in the garden yet before I can put it to bed. And hopefully next year it'll be a little bit easier. I want to plant more flowers, less veggies, and then I want to run a water system all through here. So that's a little look at my garden and how it's being set up for next year. Well, this is what the fence is looking like. I have all these zip ties I have to cut. And then I can pull these long posts out. I got those from my mom when she broke down her garden. So I was very happy to get them. And I reused a lot of things from her garden, because she just gardens a few tomatoes in pots now, which is what I'm heading towards. So we'll see how far I get here. Got to get rid of a lot of this ivy. I'm sorry I planted that, but it's there now, so I can work around it. And it keeps the mowers from coming into my garden. They just mow right around here. So, okay, let's see how far I get. Well, I've been at this about an hour now. So I got all this fencing pulled up. I'm about halfway done. Disentangled most of the grapevine. So the arbor will be going here. But I still have all this to go, and then I have to move this fencing to the inside here. I don't know if I'll get that done today, but for now I still have that fencing up and the dogs are secure, and I'm making a hot mess here, but it'll look good once I'm done, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So these are volunteer Rose of Sharon. And I'm going to leave them there. They can fill in this area. And I'll have some beautiful flowers there in the summer. And this was also a volunteer Rose of Sharon over here. So I'm hoping it's the same color. It could be white because I have white ones over there, but it doesn't matter. So, but I'm going to leave those there, and I think that'll look nice. All right, well, I got all the fencing up. I got it all moved to the inside. Got the little pine tree to the outside. The grapevines are on the inside. Oh, that was a lot of work, but I have to put this back up before I stop, just to keep things out of the garden. So, yeah, everything is torn up, but well, upward and onward. Well, I'm sitting here taking a break, and my neighbor just came out. She and I have been best friends for 40-some years, and she has this habit of, I'll be in the middle of a big project, and she'll start pointing out all these little nuances of other things I should do, which really irritates me, because it's like, I'm a little busy here. You know, like pulling little tiny branches off of a tree. And she'll say, well, next year you're going to have big branches there if you don't pull those off right now. It's really annoying. And She's the kind of person that will point out everything that you haven't done instead of saying, oh yeah, you know, you did this, you did that. She'll point out every little thing that you haven't done. So don't be like that, because it's really, really annoying to people that are trying to get work done. I'm losing my selfie thing here. So I'm going to relax a little bit because I'm a little winded. And I think I need a nice cold drink. So these are the little tiny branches popping out from this tree that I should immediately stop what I'm doing and pull off the tree. Oh well, back to my fence. Well, I'm done for the day. I got most of the fencing back up, and I'm going to put up the trellises again for added support. That's what I did last time, and it worked real well. But that's it for me today. I'm just going to relax for a while and then get ready and go and have some dinner with my family. So I'm happy I got that done. Oh, that's been weighing on my mind, and I'm happy to have it done. So I'm not done with the fencing yet. I have to take down another fence and put it around my garden and fence off the area where I want to put the greenhouse, just so that it'll be supported in bad weather. So still a lot of things to do, but this was a big project. So hopefully that's the last time that I'll have to rearrange the fencing, and so that it'll work the way I need it to work. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.